Welcome back, Rich Nation. Today we're going to be continuing My Hero Academia Season 4, Episode 5. Last time we had kind of a slower episode than grinding and going into this very dramatic, super emotional scene that kind of came out of nowhere but was just very satisfying. That's something I always say I love about My Hero is like the most emotional moments, a lot of them anyway, have come out of episodes I don't usually like. You don't expect it. It kind of comes out of nowhere, and this one really did that. But it was emotional, it was great, and it's one of those things that I love about My Hero Academia in general. But anyway, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. I do have a Patreon, patreon.com/ajrich123 for full reactions and early releases. That's one way to support me and get a bunch of extra content out of it, so feel free to check that out. And let's go ahead and start. All right.
We've got a fight between villain groups.
Oh. Okay, a fight right away. You asked for it. Heroes. We got some big 3 action. Legos Chan. So they're fighting with them.
Oh my gosh, that was awesome! You didn't look nervous at all. I'm just glad we pulled it off. Ribbit. I was calmer than I thought I'd be.
So they're all kind of doing their own thing.
You couldn't get the job done.
Number 9 on the hero billboard chart, Dragoon hero Ryukyu. Nejire Hado, a member of UA High's Big 3, is her work study student.
We're agreeing to take
So many top heroes.
Good thing.
How far does that list go?
Heroes you interned with. Apparently, first years can only go to agencies that have good work study track records.
Night Eye, All Might's former sidekick, has issued a request to team up.
Agencies where Deku went for
You get a
his work
reunion
study.
with them.
Teaming up is when 2 or more hero agencies work together.
It just looks strange when he has that on, like in regular clothes.
We don't know who might be
What's
watching
gonna
the
happen
show,
here?
And not all of our guests have the best intentions. So we have a number of routes leading here. An underground reception room where we can be reasonably sure of our privacy.
Did you really
That's
mean
so
what you
weird.
said on the phone the other day? That you'll join us under the right conditions? Don't start celebrating just yet.
He definitely has like hard conditions.
Put your foot down. The table will get dirty.
No, please. You really ought to mind your manners. I don't appreciate disrespect. Now we won't be putting ourselves under you. We'll still be calling our own shots. Got it? Either it's a joint partnership or I walk out the door.
So those
Yep.
are the conditions.
One more thing.
We could have guessed that one.
I need to decide whether it's worth lending you our name. You see,
Hands where I can
Ooh. That was fast.
Like you're in charge here.
Yeah, who the hell do you think you are?
the scales are far from even. And let's not forget Compress's arm.
Damn.
We expect concessions in return for what we lost.
Agencies around here have been wanting a close combat type. You're just what the doctor ordered, Red Riot. I promise I'll do my best.
I still have to get used to their hero names.
Appreciate you taking me on. Work on those delicate nerves of yours, Tamaki, and then you'll
His-
be worth your weight in gold.
Costume is really interesting too. He looks like a mage.
I swear the man scouted me just so he'd have someone to torment.
I'm not like you or Mirio. Positivity's not my strong suit.
Hey man, I know how it is.
Seems to be his
Sometimes when
weakness.
things get crazy, I feel useless too. There's a gap between me and my classmates that's only getting wider. What are you going after them for?
Idiots thought they could sell on my
God, there's so many villains now.
trying to make some cash. Come on.
They've increased like crazy. Squish.
A little hard for you. Oops, lost one. Looks like he's got the same quirk as
What
Ash.
the f-
I didn't get to you.
I wouldn't have expected octopus fingers or tentacle fingers. Whoa.
I try to incorporate them into my diet every day.
UA High 3rd year and member of the Big 3, Tamaki Amajiki. Quirk, manifest. His body can take on characteristics of whatever he eats.
Wow, that is a cool quirk. So if you any type of animal if he eats any type of animal, he gets their characteristics, and you could get wings, tentacles, antlers, cat ears. I mean, you could really get anything. That's a pretty OP quirk. Holy shit. I mean, I guess you got to eat a lot.
That was awesome.
Kind of like Momo as well.
Was that okay? It felt terrible.
Sun Eater's got some serious talent. His mental game needs work, but he's as strong as a pro.
He just needs high positivity, and then he'll be good to go. Oh no.
He's got a gun down!
A strange thing happened to Compress after he was shot with this. He couldn't use his quirk for a while. They're planning to do with it.
Wait, so it
Tell me.
restrains, it makes it so you can't use your quirk?
The natural order of things. I've taken his method and fine-tuned it a little.
Whoa.
I've begun spreading my roots across this country.
Now's your chance, man!
And
Little by little.
Are you okay?
By piece.
damn.
The groundwork for what's to come.
It bounced off! That guy's
His-
mine!
Fortunately, his quirk is good against that.
That's great!
He's like one of the only
Get out of my way!
heroes that wouldn't work on.
My tentacles! Why
Oh.
isn't it working? Fill
It didn't look like it hit him, so
My quirk won't activate! Is a racer nearby or something? Leave me alone! Stop chasing me!
that is really strange. I wonder why that is.
Away from me!
Oh.
Red counter!
Oh, yeah, now we need, like, names of each move.
You're crying? It's not fair. You know
What?
what my quirk does? Pops out blades a whopping 10 centimeters long like a bunch of dinky box cutters. You're gonna whine and cry about getting caught, then you shouldn't be committing crimes in the first place.
He doesn't really have a quirk being able to do that.
I wanted to get stronger.
Couldn't this be a trick, too, though? I mean, he's a villain.
My bros,
I wouldn't be that close to him.
power.
I knew it.
Understand anything, hero. What'd you give yourself? Hey!
Wait, what? He injected himself with something? Oh!
What'd you do?
It made the quirk, like, accelerate or mutate? What the fuck? Wow. So they have gunshots to get rid of the quirk temporarily, and then one to make it even, to make the quirk even like it's either accelerated it to make it like stronger, or like mutated the genes to make the whatever your quirk was like expand or increase or whatever. But holy shit, if you did that to some of these other quirks, they'd become ridiculously strong or uncontrollable. I mean, wow. No wonder they're like, people are joining that group, and Shigaraki is probably going to want to side with them at somehow like this, because they have high potential, and it's all because of All for One, them watching All for One and watching the Hero Killer. Everything is kind of started from there, and now we're getting these chains of all these villains kind of coming out of nowhere. Oh man.
Must be why my quirk is acting like this. You shot me up with something.
You think I'll spill for you, chicken foot?
I thought
Leave the rest to us.
I thought he had blocked it, but I guess it hit him as well. It looks like it's changed his personality too, though.
I've heard about drugs that boost your quirk and stuff on the news, but this is crazy.
Yup, his personality, like, he has...
Cutting me! If his blades are sharper than my hardening, I can't get close.
His brain's, like, messed up now.
The world will belong to people like me who live in the shadows. Oh man, I'm on such a crazy freaking high right now. I think I might take your advice and go bust up some heroes to save my
What the fuck?
You all have cool mid to long range attacks and amped up speed, right? Except Kaminari.
What? See if I ever charge your phone again.
I don't have anything like that. Which means one day when you're pros, I probably won't be able to hold my own compared to you.
He's pretty tough, though.
Like such a wimp before.
In the
I'm not
fights we've
whining,
seen.
I'm just talking out loud. Give me a break.
Yeah, it's kind of weird for him to say that. He's always been, like,
Just standing up.
someone, like, going right in and strong. Ooh.
Grow stronger, body and spirit. Come on, harden. Become a wall. Evolve.
Holy shit. Damn. He looks like a lizard there. Jesus.
That noise! It sounds like your whole body is creaking!
I cannot be brought down.
Damn.
Here I come.
I'll focus my blades on one spot and skewer you!
Bulldoze my way through.
How many blades does that guy have? It's got to have a limit. Damn.
Just before my time ran out.
Though this guy is kind of a wimp. He needed the upgrade to even be able to fight.
Crying again. The drug's effects must have worn off. Not long ago,
No one cares about your sob story, wannabe!
You're the one giving the sob story. Yeah, see? Just bash him.
Man, you're so gullible!
Run into a wall.
Sorry I'm late to the party!
Okay, close enough. Close enough to a wall.
They win by killing you, beating you to the ground. Quirk fat absorption. He can absorb anything into his oversized body. He's kind of a big deal.
I mean, that's good for trapping, though.
He took him down in an instant.
Saved our lives. Talk about making a big splash. That's a better reception than I got for my debut.
I will say, I think his biggest issue is going to be, for one, not being gullible as hell, because it was too obvious that, like, he was going to... I mean, he obviously was crying for no reason. I don't know. To me, it was way too obvious. So his weakness is going to be just brains a little bit when it comes to that, and not like... he needs to look at his surroundings a bit better and figure out, like, is this, be able to read somebody better, because he got tricked twice, and the second time, the first time, okay, the second time was a little bit too much. I mean, that was just too easy to figure out the guy was lying. Wow, I like his ultimate. I can't wait to see other people's I don't know if that's his actual ultimate move, but I thought it's pretty cool. I hope a lot of the other heroes have those.
You'll be an amazing hero someday. I'm sure of it.
I was surprised he was down on himself, though.
What's your hero name?
Yeah,
It wasn't like his personality at all.
I'm Red Riot.
why didn't I help?
Oh, maybe he stood there in the past and didn't do anything.
Definitely wasn't a normal weapon.
It seems like it's their own concoction.
Interesting. Thanks for letting me know.
So, how you holding up anyway?
I can't get used to his costume.
We're the same way. I wouldn't even be here if you hadn't gotten me this.
He has a really cool quirk.
So much positivity.
We'll
But
stop by the agency, then head to the
his weakness is positivity. No wonder he's part of the big three and they call him the big three. They have really strong quirks.
Made to help people with weak quirks.
All right, well, that was a unexpected episode. I didn't think it was going to become like a Kirishima episode, like solely, but we're actually getting more screen time for some of the other Class 1A'ers and seeing them out and about in their work studies and kind of in their element. It was nice to see, first of all, using their hero names kind of for the first time, like in this type of thing, like them being called by it actually threw me off for a second. I'm like, I'm not used to them being called that. I even forgot a couple of their names, but it looks like they did pretty well, and it was nice to see kind of Kirishima be able to shine a little bit there. As him like having that type of ultimate move, like being able to kind of, I said it kind of looked like a lizard just because the way it's designed and like hardened like that, but it's one of those things where like he has like everything set up for him to be like a really good hero, but everybody has weaknesses, and his is just not being gullible. But the big issues I saw with this episode, like that I feel probably need to be addressed, is those guns, those bullets being able to like get rid of your quirk temporarily. Now, does that mean they're working on something that could make it either longer than, I mean, because right now they're saying that it's like it only takes, you know, an hour long or whatever, for it's just a temporary thing, but could they extend that longer? Are they, it seems like they're working on more stuff, because like with All For One, when he takes a quirk, it's gone. So I'm wondering if they're working on stuff that would at least make it longer or closer to something like that, because even that thing temporarily is bad news. If you get into a fight and you lose your quirk, for most people, they're kind of useless at that point, and you're gonna lose the fight. So how do you fight something like that? Is there anything that you could counter that with? Shield it, because we saw Kirishima be able to do it because he blocked it with his skin. It's kind of perfect for that. But you know, as we saw, one of the members of the big three literally, I didn't even notice him getting hit, but he must have got hit, and then he wasn't able to use his quirk. And speaking of that, his quirk is amazing. Literally, he just whatever he eats, he can utilize and use in it. Like, it's crazy. And it looked like it was like for the day. So he has to eat a lot, but then he can eat different things, and obviously like food products based off of animals. And he's able to like, seriously, that has so much potential, it's ridiculous. Give yourself wings so you can fly all the time, then attack, like things to attack, maybe claws or tusks or something, or like, I guess it matters what you're eating, but you could find like the best combination to use. That would be a quirk that you could really utilize. So it's cool. His obvious weakness is confidence and just being positive. I guess he's so used to these high positive people being around him, it kind of brings him down. He seems like a natural person to get brought down easily, so it doesn't help when it's kind of thrown at him like that. So that's probably the improvement he needs to make. But it's kind of worrying. And the group up with Overhaul and Shigaraki's group, I knew that Shigaraki was no way in hell he was going to back down and not be at least the leader. So now they're compromising. It seems like he wants to be at the same level, kind of on the same side, but both leaders of their own groups. That's what I was getting from that anyway. That seems like the best compromise I could see in that situation, but I don't know if that type of group would hold for very long. I think there's just too much discontent, and when you start out with a fight like that, like you start out and you're killing one person in your group, harming another, and you knew it would have been way worse, I think you hold grudges from that. So I would think this like group up probably wouldn't last that long. But that's just what I'm getting from that. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at ajrich123, as well as check out my Patreon at patreon.com/ajrich123 for full reactions and early releases. I would appreciate that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.